All right, what is up, Deadbeats? Dan Brock, the Deadbeats Super Affiliate, back in action today. So I just got back from Vid Summit. It was like 2-3 days ago. I still have my luggage there, completely unpacked, not unpacked. So today we're talking about, should you quit your 9-to-5 day job to become a full-time internet marketer? So what I'm going to do is give some analogies here and hopefully some additional tips to help you make the transition from your 9-to-5 day job to living the dream as an entrepreneur. So before we start, we got, people just connect so fast. Joe Topping, always on. How's it going? If you want to skip to the actual lesson of the day, it's going to be around the 3-minute mark. If not, I'm just going to say hi to everybody right now on live stream. So we got Joe Topping, we got Dog Prod. Don't think I've seen you before. Ayalb, always on. Shodnik, how's it going? Everything has some squiggly lines next to his name. How's it going? First time I've seen you here. We got Matthew Jope. We got IR Chris MM. Alex T John. Jake Pack. How's it going? Windows again. We got people just flying in here. I can't even keep up. Alexander Ramos, affiliate marketing MC. How's it going? Alonzo Hazel. We got Power Builder Becky. We got Brains Report. We have Carlos. Wow, God, people are just, deadbeats are flying in. What's up, everybody? I can't keep up with the names here. I'm trying my best. We got Brummy Rabbit Man. We got Jins Junaguao. I think I might have butchered that up. Danny, how's it going? Mr. Motivate. Love it. Love the name. We got the Horsey Life. Mike Webb. All right, we got TDF Enterprise. Tyler Bryant. All right, so we're going to start. How's the audio? How's the audio going, guys? Just want to make sure that we're good. I still haven't mastered this audio thing. It's like my one thing I just can't figure out. So I'm going to try to make this more interactive. So let's start off today. Who here is currently working a 9-to-5 job or the equivalent? Let's just call it full-time job. Who here is working a full-time job? If you are, just comment below in the chat box. I'm just curious who's where. So we got a lot of people saying me. Jeff Javier says me. IR Chris Man, me. Jay. It looks like a lot of people here working full-time. We got some people in school, self-employed. Cool, good for you. A lot of people working 9-to-5 full-time. So just curious, is this been a dream of yours to run your own business, be the master of your destiny, so to speak? I'm going to guess that if you're here, that's probably the case. So there is a transition phase. Going from 9-to-5 to running your own business it can be pretty shocking, so to speak. So a lot of people don't really have the skills or the intestinal fortitude. That sounded cool. The intestinal fortitude to run your own business. So today I'm going to talk about some things that hopefully give you the leap and kind of put this into perspective for you. So I'm going to start off with an analogy. This is kind of like this analogy that I've been working up in my head. I'm going to try to explain it. It's probably not going to come out right with the 10 words that I know, but I'm going to do my best here. So let's say that you're back in, I don't know, the year 200 AD. All right, you're a member of this Amazon tribe. Now, the way humans are wired are to be part of a group. You're just much stronger in a group. So that is our natural wiring. Now, if you ever want to get more than what you can get in a group, the way these group hierarchies work is that usually there's 1 to 2, maybe 3 people at the top that reap the majority of the benefits, and everyone else in the group just kind of gets table scraps. That's just the way that it works. So you have, some people that are either smarter than the rest, they're cunning, they're manipulative, and they're able to get everyone else to kind of give them the resources in return. Now, a lot of people who get stuck on this lower tier realize that there's only so far that you can go in a group. So that is you right now if you're working a job as part of a corporation or any kind of group type money-making adventure. That's you right now. So in order to escape this group thing, if you want to go up higher, it's a backwards, so it's messing up here. In order to escape this ceiling as being part of a group, you have to go out on your own. So this is the equivalent of you being a member of this tribe. You decide to go out and survive on your own. So as part of that, you're going to have to eat dirt for a little bit. You're going to have to survive off of worms. You're going to be in danger constantly because you have no one protecting you. you're going to have to learn all kinds of different skills that you normally wouldn't have to learn if you're part of this group here. So as the group, typically you have one job that you're good at. If you go out on your own, you're going to have to learn how to hunt. You're going to learn how to protect yourself. You're going to have to learn how to build shelter on your own. You're literally going to have to know how to do everything. So as part of that, there's going to be some suffering. There's definitely going to be suffering, pain, mental pain, anxiety. There's a lot of anxiety about going out on your own. It's just something you don't really know about until you leave the group setting. So there's a lot of mental pain. You have to be prepared for that. But as part of this journey of leaving the group, you become much stronger. You go through a lot of pain. You might even get to the point of near death. It's the reality of it. You're gonna be scraping by for several months as part of this journey. But this is how you get strong. This is how you eventually can get to the point where you are the one that reaps all the benefits, and you have people underneath you. All right, so I know that didn't come out quite the way I wanted it to, but let's go over some tips here. Let's give you some actionable content. So if you're working 9 to 5 right now, here's what I think that you should do to make the transition. First of all, you're going to start cleaning yourself up. So whatever your vices are, I've talked about this in the past, that's the first thing that you should get under control are your vices, your negative vices. You know what they are. As part of an entrepreneur, you really can't have these. You can mess up every once in a while, but your vices typically are what are going to lead to your destruction. So start getting those under control. At the same time, as you're working your 9 to 5, start stashing away cash. So this means that you're going to have to get lean. And what I mean by get lean is that you're going to have to get rid of all kinds of expenses that you don't need. So for me, it's always been like stupid things like cable TV, going out with friends. If you can still go out with your friends, but that's typically where a lot of your expenses tend to go. Eating out, another place that at restaurants is another place that small little pieces of your money just kind of go away without you being aware of it. So start getting your expenses under control. This is crucial. I can't tell you how many entrepreneurs that I meet. Someone says smoking pot. Yeah, that's always a huge one. Not only will that drain your money, but it's going to drain your mind. So I know a lot of entrepreneurs. I just got back from a networking thing. You'd be surprised how many people literally make all this money and spend it all on the stupidest things ever. So as part of becoming an entrepreneur, living the dream, being a master of your own destiny, you have to master your money. So this is the first test. While you're working your job, start getting the discipline, the financial discipline in place to start stashing away cash and being able to rule over a small amount of money. So basically, if you can't rule, I think Jim Rohn says this, if you can't rule when the amounts are small, you can't rule when the amounts are large. So that means even if it's just $100, an extra per month, just getting that skill is incredibly crucial as an entrepreneur. You have to learn how to manage your money. So this is what you're going to do as you're working your 9 to 5. Along with that, you're going to start experimenting. So this could be affiliate marketing. This is what I would do if I was you. I would do affiliate marketing. This is a good way to get your feet wet, learn the ropes, so to speak, and start throwing some darts on the dartboard. So if you're a beginner, you probably don't know where to start, and the first step is really just throwing something out there and seeing if it sticks. So this could be for you. This could be starting an affiliate site and something you're passionate about. That's what I would do if I was you on the side. So this is going to become part of your life. What I mean by that is you're going to be working pretty hard on your 9 to 5. And on the side, you're going to have to at least do like 2 to 3 hours a day building your part-time business on the side. All right, so this is going to be a journey for you. It's going to definitely level you up as far as how badass you become. Granted, like guys, I'm pretty lazy, but this is part of the starting out a new business. This is part of the journey. I got one of my business cards in here, by the way. I don't have suits, so I just paste my face on a guy with a suit. So it's part of the journey. This hardening up phase of starting your own business. So here we go. Just to recap, start saving money. I would not tell anyone in your job that you're starting your own business. It's going to be natural for you, but to want to tell people, I just recommend not doing that because everyone in your group is basically they're hardwired to keep you in the group. So they're going to subtly try to undermine you in various ways. It could just be trying to demotivate you. It could be mostly just demotivation. So they're going to try to demotivate you. So don't tell anyone. This is another entrepreneur skill, to keep your cards close to your chest. So save money, keep your cards close to your chest. At the same time, start building up your business on the side, part-time. Now, there's going to come a point where your job income and your affiliate marketing income, or whatever it is, are catch up. So let's just say you make $5,000 a month on your job, you make $5,000 a month with affiliate marketing. This is not the time when you want to quit the job yet. Reason why is because things can happen. This happens all the time. You can lose your income streams. I've lost a couple sites before. It's just part of doing business. So what I would recommend is that not quit the job until you've at least doubled your monthly income from it. So of course you're going to have to work pretty hard to do this. But if you're in this position, this is just what you have to do. So when let's say you make $5,000 a month at your job, when you hit about $10K a month with your online business, or at least somewhere around there, that's when I would recommend quitting the job. Now at this point, you have to make sure you have a sizable amount of cash stashed away. So what I do is I have 2 bank accounts, one personal, one business. I pretty much save everything, and I save to invest with the mindset of investing. Right now, I'm just constantly looking at different investment options right now because I have the money to start doing some serious investing. But you need that cash reserve. This is going to give you peace of mind. You want cash sitting around in the bank. And I'm talking about enough to live off of for at least a year if you really want to take this seriously. All right. So with that said, let's see I had a few other thoughts, but they're not really coming out right now. With all that said, does anyone have any questions about quitting your 9 to 5? I know people are in different phases right now. Let's see. So any questions about quitting 9 to 5? You have any thoughts? Just another temporary sidetrack here. Working on your own is an anxiety-ridden journey. What I mean by that is we're not meant to be working on our own. It's just we're not wired. You have safety in groups. Back in the days, it was basically like we evolved to group up so we could defend ourselves from freaking like saber-toothed tigers and shit. So because you're working on your own, you're constantly in fear mode. There's no way to really get around that. Even today, I constantly wake up in fear mode. But that's just what drives you to want to succeed. It's kind of like the live or die instinct. There's a point there where you're like, I'm either going to live or I'm going to die. I want to live. And that's every day you wake up kind of with that. Now, I'm a lazy person by all means, but that anxiety, I call it anxiety. That's pretty much what it is. It's like fear and anxiety. I don't think that ever goes away, no matter how good you get or how far up the food chain you get. Even if you have millions of dollars in your bank account, I'm constantly worried like, oh God, could business get shut down and I lose half my income? Could I get sued? All this random stuff constantly in my head. So doubts are always there. I don't care how this is part of doing things on your own. Constant doubt, constant fear. Part of doing that is becoming a successful entrepreneur is pushing forward through that doubt day after day, no matter what. So I know that kind of probably not in line with the lazy deadbeat thing. I'm totally lazy, but these things still go on constantly. All right, so we got, book suggestions. I'm going to do pretty soon. I have 10 books that I would recommend for people, regardless of whatever business that they start. There are like 10 books that I've been reading recently that were just like, man, wish I would have known this, read all this, and known this before I started. So I'll do a different video in the future. The X-Man 2 says, do you know the cash flow quadrant? Yeah, that's a rich dad, poor dad thing. Yes, I know about that. Cyborg says, can you make any money as a casino affiliate? I personally don't do markets like that, but I know people making tons of money in these kind of like gray hat to black hat areas. You can totally make bank doing any of that stuff. It's a huge market. So can it be done? Absolutely. What do you recommend to get $8,000 a month? 8,000 math a month more. Affiliate marketing is where I started when I started out. This is what I restart every so often with new income streams. Affiliate marketing is what I recommend. So you can start my YouTube channel, get my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System. If you haven't, that's another good place to start. There's a link below somewhere in this video to get my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System. That's what I recommend. So that I literally had my girlfriend, my brother, they wanted to start affiliate sites. That's where I pointed them. That's where I recommend. All right, let's see here. More questions. Wow, almost 200 people on. How and where can I buy clicks to test my affiliate site? That's a tough question for if you're a beginner. It depends on your skill level. If you're a beginner, I don't recommend that you do paid traffic until you at least understand how affiliate marketing works. GSI Fry says, is it worth to quit a part-time job to work fully with affiliate marketing? If you have the monthly income, if you have the cash stashed in the bank to live about a year, I would say take the risk and quit if you have the cash. So that's the only time I would do it. The other thing, this is something I wanted to say along with the full-time job. Basically, if you take this route of doing the full-time job and running up and building up your business on the side, just know that the clock is ticking. And what I mean by that is basically the older you get, the harder it becomes to take risks. That's what I've started to notice. Like I'm only 31. So when I was 21, I was just like, let's just freaking do it. I don't even care. I can recover. You're not too worried about, God, what if after it's all said and done, I end up with nothing? What if I'm 60 years old and I end up with nothing? Those thoughts don't creep in until you're about 30, and I'm sure when I hit 40, it's going to be 10 times as worse. Like, I don't think that thought will ever go away. 50, probably 20 times as worse. So just know that if you take this safer route, this route of starting a job and building up your business on the side, every single day the clock is ticking. The opportunity is always there. The opportunity online has pretty much been the same since as far as I can look back. It's more of just like your mindset starts to deteriorate. Fatboy Fresh says, I have the Deadbeat Super Affiliate System. Will you look at my site? I do that in my Deadbeat University coaching club. Join that. I can't do it here live. It's just I want to keep those kind of separate. Rusty Cooper says, hey Dan, I'm going to jump in today. Good job. It's better to take action and then start planning rather than the other way around. I know a lot of people want to plan. Like a lot of people really get stuck in this planning mode. They plan for years. But what I've learned is that no amount of planning is going to really prepare you for the way things actually turn out. So just start building something. Get that first dart on the dartboard. You're going to mess up. Like that's just the way it works. You're going to fail. But that first dart is way better than 2 years of preparation. So don't just good work is all I can say. Start today. Sani says, what's your advice for someone starting with a low budget? Gets affiliate marketing. You can get started with $20, $20, $30. $50 will give you a good advantage. Wow, almost 200 people on today. It's crazy. Act Shit. That's a crazy name, Act Shit. He says success rate as per your experience. I can't really I will say the success really just depends on you. I wouldn't even look at it as success rate. It's are you determined to be successful as an entrepreneur or not? So if you're looking into this, what's the success rate? It's probably not going to get you what you need. And what I mean by that is I just don't think you're determined yet enough to do it. Your commitment level isn't there. Maybe I'll do a video about that in the future, how I became committed. Basically, when I was 6, it was like 6 or 7, I decided right then and there that I was going to be an entrepreneur and I would be successful with it no matter what. So no matter what happened, I knew there would be, trials along the way. I knew that no matter what, I would stick through it. So a lot of people there's been several people that have emailed me and they're like, you know what, I just wanted to try and see what happened and I started making money. And now that's what I'm doing full time. So you don't have to do that. When you were 6 years old, all you were thinking about was, going on the playground, and now you're 30 and you just woke up and you say, I want to be an entrepreneur today, no matter what. It doesn't really matter. It's just getting that commitment. I'll make a separate video about that in the future. Awesome. Ali Asic says, thanks, Dan. I've already quit my job, making about 100 to 120 to 160 pounds per day, thanks to your help. Awesome, dude. Ali, can I get you to just say that on my Facebook page here? I'll pull it up in a second. I'll it's great. People get amped up when they see people getting results. So I just set a link. I'll show you the post. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Let's see, where are we at? I'll just do this quick because I've done this a bunch. 1 second, guys. I'll make this just a quick thing. Where are we? Window capture. Let's go here. So there's a thread on my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/deadbeatsuper-affiliate. This is basically people getting results. This is kind of like a live action thing with my Deadbeat Super Affiliate system. I literally get testimonials almost every day. People getting their first sales, making bank, like Rodney got his first sale. Dave Flagle, I've known Dave for a while now. He started with my original thing, but he's been going at it. He's killing it right now. So he's well over the 6-figure mark. Greg Jeffries all over the 6-figure mark using everything I taught, the free traffic generation strategies I teach in my Deadbeat Super Affiliate system. So Greg's killing it. Terry Stone hit his first $500 a month. Unaid's killing it. He hit 4,000 pounds in a single day. I'm just going through some quick ones. Nick Kinney sent in a video testimonial the other day. His testimonial rocks. He's been earning passive income with affiliate marketing because of my system. Same with No I'm pulling in crazy money. You can see a screenshot here. It's like $300 to $400 a day. Got some recent ones. Let's see. Maxwell's killing it. He's doing pretty good. Just got this the other day. Chris said he made $2,200 in 3 weeks from scratch. So Chris is doing really well. That's really well. $2,000, 2,200 in 3 weeks. That is quite an accomplishment. It just goes to show that you can do it as a beginner today, starting today. Like you just started early, looks like end of September. So it doesn't really matter when you get in. It's just kind of, I can tell you that Chris is motivated. So if you're serious about it, it's there. The opportunity is there. It's just, it depends on you. So, it just depends on you. Jan Huler says he made $1,000, or says a negative $1,000. That happened. That can happen. It's totally not out of the ordinary. Like I spent a good bit of money the first time I made my first sale. So it's just a learning experience. Don't look at it. I can't tell if you say you made a negative 1,000 or what. That can happen. That's just the way it is. Any business, it's not foolproof. But every little attempt you make, you get that much wiser. So look, I've lost 150 grand on one business I launched. It was not quite 150 grand, but up there. Like time wise, money wise, it was like 5 years ago. One business I was way out of my comfort zone. I tried something that I never did before. I lost a lot of money, but I'll tell you what, the education that I got from that failure was better than anything that I could ever have learned or paid for. I learned so much, like to the core. I learned so much that I wouldn't trade it. I'm 10 times better off today because of that. Let's see here. All right, sorry, sidetrack. And Lightman says, should you put multiple offers on one site or have separate niche sites? It just depends. It depends on the style of the niche. So if you're doing one where there's a bunch of products and each one kind of has an advantage or a different thing that it does, or they're complementary, then you're going to want to promote multiple products. If there's one product that really stands out and it's kind of like the top product, I'll typically focus on promoting that. Like if it converts really well, I'll typically do that. Here, this is Chris TV, the guy that just. All right, so this is the guy that said he made 2,200 in 3 weeks. His name's Windows again. He just commented. He says, "Hey Dan, I'm Chris. I lost my job on the 11th of September, so I basically went all in, full time, full dedication." So yeah, that works for some people. Like if your back is against the wall and you have to do it, that can be like the catalyst to start a very successful online business. That was the guy that commented and said he made 2,200 in 3 weeks. He said he started September 11th. He really jumped in. So I can tell that certain type of people do better that way. I'm gonna say on average, it's probably what I recommend in this video. The average person probably better off to do it that way. It's a safer route. IR Chris Man says burn the boats. Yeah, so burn the boats. It's just that I know people can really mess up with that strategy. So it works for some. I'm going to say on average, probably better to slowly make the transition. because it's a different mindset type thing. Like your mind has to be ready for it. If you just throw all in like that, you're probably going to freak out, and you need to slowly kind of acclimate to acclimate. Heck yeah, new word. Acclimate to the changes. Kevin Henson says getting fired while on medical leave was the best thing that ever happened to me. So yes, some people it works. Justin Spiegel says I can't not wait to have to deliver pizza. Yeah, that can be one of those things to motivate you. CET Agency says let's talk content writers, the foundation for everything you're talking about. So yeah, I screen my outsourcers. I constantly am looking for new people. So what I do is I'll give each outsourcer a very small job up front. I'll add them to Skype. I'll give them a small job, and I just see how they do. So what I'm doing is I'm constantly weeding out people who don't really make the cut. So my Skype is kind of like my outsourcer Rolodex, very valuable to me. So these are people that I've just tested over and over again. Can you guys hear me? Margarita says, I just launched a YouTube channel. I'm building a following and have 700 followers on Instagram. That's a good start. Good job, Margarita. CET Agency says, would you refer some? It doesn't work like that. That's like my team. I'm not going to just say, that's my team. I'm not going to, that would be dumb for me to do that. That's kind of like, as an entrepreneur, that's what you have to do on your own. I give you, in my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System, for example, I give you tips on how to find the right people. It's just that I'm not gonna give you a direct connect to my team. Those are that's my biz right there. Bogdan says, do you need to open a company in the US for this? No, you can do it anywhere. Just be aware of your local tax laws. Robert Lowe says, what did I do before affiliate marketing? I had several online businesses. One, I wouldn't consider it a business, but my first Terrence Tar versus Dude Speak Louder. I don't know what's up. Just turn your volume up. My first online business, I sold video game items. So these are like items that dropped in video games. I wouldn't consider that a business, but I learned a lot of business strategy from that. The second thing was a web hosting company. I jumped up pretty quick to that. Web hosting company did really well. I made the mistake of also trying to do a game hosting company that also did pretty well, but you can't do both at once. So I kind of overloaded myself. So I have had several online businesses before affiliate marketing. M. Lightman says your Deadbeat University is great. Thank you. I put a lot of work into that. So Deadbeat University, if you go through my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System, if you prove to me that you know what you're doing, I do accept people into my more inner circle club. This is where you can get live web classes with me. I have a review your sites. I also have some of my top students in the community on there all the time, answering your questions. Nick Nike Bike says, "How do you create an audience?" That's an in-depth topic. That's an in-depth topic. Get my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System. That's a start. Matthew Job says, when's the next Deadbeat University web class part 2? The last one was so cool. It's going to be this weekend. I'm going to really jump in there. GSI Fry says, I like your robe. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see here. The Friendly Grumper. All right, here's a good question. The Friendly Grumpy Trucker says, I feel no matter what I choose within my niche, it's too saturated. That just means that, it just means that you're not dedicated. There's always room. Like this channel, for example, one of the most competitive markets in online. It's up there. I mean, this is by far the affiliate marketing, make money online, probably the top. I'd say it's the second or third most competitive market on the internet. There are people jumping in every day from scratch. So thousands and thousands of people enter these niches. It depends on you. Do you have what it takes? My Deadbeat Super Affiliate System, I show you a lot of the things that will give you the advantages to it, but do you have what it takes? Izzy Vlog says, I'm new. Is the new system out yet, guys? The new program, my YouTube program, still working on that. I know I'm a bit delayed. I just had some setbacks that overcoming. This is a good question. Alonzo Hazel says, Dan, how much startup money do you think we need to start with affiliate marketing? $50 is a good start. $100 will get you a little bit closer. to give you that like little bit of a head start. You don't need it though. You can start with less than 50. The friendly grumpy trucker says, I bought your system and have a site up about family cars. I'm not really familiar with that niche. What is family cars? Excuse me. Fatboy Fresh says, is it bad that my site is in the make money online niche? Do you suggest I change? It just depends. Is that what you're passionate about? Do you have expert knowledge in that market? If you want to get into make money online and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to have an uphill battle. It's a great market. But I see a lot of so there must be like training programs out there where people teach people to get into the make money online niche. If you're a beginner, I don't recommend that. That's why I built my system. That just teaches you how to make money on pretty much every market there is out there, like anything Amazon related, baseball bats, bikes, kitchen appliances. The markets are just easier to get into as a beginner. So what I always recommend is at least cut your teeth, so to speak, with those lower competition niche markets. Learn and earn at the same time. Then when you get some results doing that, then you can step your way up. I'd say make money online is better for intermediate to advanced. Justin Spiegel says my niche is about chameleons. That's interesting. What kind of products can you sell in that? Are there a bunch of affiliate products? I don't know about that topic. IR Chris Man, I know what you're talking about, the traffic blaster with the Facebook developer thing. That part that you're talking about, you can actually skip that. Just skip to the end. You need to give the permissions on the user access tokens. At the end of the video, I show you how to get past the part you're talking about. I don't want to talk about that on this video though. So send in the support request. I have Jay on there. He'll take care of you. Robert Lowe says, what is your take on info products versus physical products? Info product, they're both great. I mean, I've made plenty of money. I made like freaking insane money doing both. I made money on pretty much every way you can think of. I mean, I've been doing this for a while. It's just different, a little bit different. You can become financially free with both. I'd say both are just as good. I'm personally a fan of physical products for beginners because it's a little bit less competitive. You can jump right on in. So that's basically what I teach in my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System. Link below. This is it's wide open. There's just so many new niche markets coming out every day, new products, all the time. Okay, Daniel says I find building legit and quality backlinks can be difficult. Everything else is easy though. Any suggestions? Make them yourself. So make little sub-sites. One small like Blogger. I'll make a video. I need to make a video about this. How to use Blogger too. I think in my Deadbeat University I have that course in there if I'm not mistaken. Blogger can be very powerful. For example, another great one is WordPress.com. If you do it the right way, these sub sites can provide a lot for your as far as traffic and backlinks are concerned. Zahar is spamming. Zahar says, "Can I learn from your YouTube channel?" Like what kind of question is that, dude? Like, just look at the videos. They're like, I don't even know what you mean. Or like, are you asking, can you learn well enough to earn from my YouTube channel? That's a crazy question, man. Zahar is smoking some drugs. Is there an affiliate network for higher end offers? That's a good question. I don't think so. That's a good idea. That'd be a great idea. James Evans says, do I need an LLC? If I could start all over, that's what I would have formed as. I made a mistake and did S Corp. It's just a little bit extra work. Or you can do a sole proprietor. It's up to you. And Lightman says, do you recommend contacting merchants directly? Absolutely. If you have a good site, they will work with you. Jake Pack says Amazon doesn't let you do email marketing with their products. If you send the email traffic to your site first, you'll be all right. How can I earn? TDF Enterprises says, how can I earn even a small amount of money? Practice. Get my Deadbeat Super. I need water. Get my Deadbeat Super Affiliate System. Link below. Thriller Ali says, does an affiliate site have to be aged to rank well? Depends on the niche. So I just showed you a testimonial from Chris. I was on here somewhere. He went all in. He's made $2,200 in 3 weeks. So it doesn't necessarily have to happen. There's things you can do to circumvent that, like getting on YouTube, for example. Great idea. Jamie McNeil says, great video, Dan. Thank you. Thanks, Jamie. How you doing? Javier says, where can I buy your system from? There's a link below. So it's just deadbeatsuperAffiliate.com. So check that out. So yeah, just to give you an idea, what that shows you is basically how to make money with Amazon affiliate marketing while being lazy. And it's all the best way to explain it. So everything you need to know step by step in there. Also comes with my deadbeat theme. I saw a comment from a guy the other day. He was like, dude, I bought your system and you have some videos on your channel that teach some of the stuff in the Deadbeat Super Affiliate system. The theme alone is worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars, simply because the moment that you start using the Deadbeat theme that's included with the system, you'll make that much money. So the click-through rate, I've tested the actual format of the theme, and over time I've honed this in slowly but surely. You get about 60% click-through rate when you do it right. So the theme alone is worth 50 times the price of the course. You'll just make your money back that much quicker. That's just the theme. So I mean, the training in there's a lot of stuff I don't talk about in the channel. If you're the guy that commented, I didn't have a chance to reply. There's a lot of stuff in the Deadbeat Super Affiliate system that I don't teach on the channel here. I teach what I can here on the channel, but obviously I kind of separated out a little bit. How much dollar need to start affiliate marketing? You can get started for less than $50. Okay, here's a good question. Don James says, do you think it's a good idea to use ad networks to earn more income off of our sites? I personally don't do that. I know friends that do, just to kind of like offset their ad spend. You can try it. It's up to you. I'd recommend, take what I teach you and put your own tweaks on it. It doesn't hurt to do that. It's kind of part of being an entrepreneur. You have to figure out stuff on your own. Cheryl Hall says, how much is your course? It's $17 one-time fee, price going up. Not keeping it that way. I mean, it's way too cheap. It's a $1,000 product. Walter says, I bought your system. I have some questions. Send an email to my support team. Jay's well trained. He knows what he's doing. Is it possible to rank with medium competitive keywords? You can rank with anything. You'd be surprised. It just, you have to get a little bit more skilled. Like, SEO is definitely a skill. I teach you in the Deadbeat Super Affiliate system what you need to know to get started and start ranking. Fatboy Fresh TV says easily $1,000. Yep. He's talking about my system. It's definitely worth it. Okay, so M. Lightman says, what about native ad sites to help monetize? So things like Taboola, that's just an example of one, the AdWords network. It's always just been scrap money for me. I'm much more profitable just focusing my traffic to affiliate offers. That sticker says, I missed the answer on whether you have an affiliate program. I used to have one attached to my Deadbeat Super Affiliate system. It got a lot of abuse, so I don't run it anymore. So basically, you can't promote the Deadbeat Super Affiliate system anymore to earn commissions on, like as an affiliate. I don't have that up anymore. So hopefully I didn't confuse anyone. Basically, what he's asking is like, can they promote, for example, the Deadbeat Super Affiliate system to friends and like get money for referring friends to my system? I used to allow people to do that, but there were some issues with it. I don't do that anymore. So unfortunately, I don't. Hopefully that made sense. Steady in Time says, could you build a free affiliate blog on Wix and transition over to paid hosting once you're making sales? You can, but I don't recommend it. I wouldn't what I would recommend is don't do that. I think the reason why is because even mindset alone, like if you're not willing to invest in your business, you're not really taking this seriously enough. So Snowers One says, do you build links to your sites? Yes. Social bookmark can go a long way. A lot of people talk crap about it, but if you have good content and you social bookmark, even in competitive markets, like you can get traffic from doing that if you do it right. Yeah, the sticker says no skin in the game. Exactly. You gotta have some skin in the game. Okay, let's see here. All right, we'll do a couple more questions and end off the live stream for today. I just got back from Vid Summit. I met Gary Vee. Hold on, let me show you guys that. Let me just on my page here. Let's see. It's funny. Let's see. Am I right here? So he was like, man, what the F is up with this? He was literally like, what the F is up with the road, man? I was like, yeah, I'm the Deadbeat Super Affiliate. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that? There's Gary Vee and me. He's a nice dude. I like him. I thought I wouldn't get along, but he seems to be like a kind person. So it was good meeting him. We talked for a little bit. I'm sure I'll see him at plenty of other events. Can you guys see that? I can't tell. Is that? Yeah, okay. So you guys saw. So yeah, that was cool. That was a good experience. He's nice. He's a nice dude. I mean, I'm sure everyone can be a dick, but he was nice to me, so that's all I can really say about that. Let's see. Cameron says, buying the course right now, we'll see how it goes for $17. What's the risk? Yeah, exactly. Costs less than a good meal. That's what I've been saying. It's funny because we literally, I just say we because we go and blow $17 every single day on stuff that you don't even think about. I mean, I blow $17 literally at Starbucks every day. So it's crazy when it comes to like actually investing in yourself, like buying a book. You know, the one I'm reading now is called Basic Economics. It was like $20. It's a huge book. But it's like when it comes to spending a little bit of money on something that can literally change your life. I know it sounds cliche, but when it comes to money, even one book can freaking change your life. But when it comes to doing that, like we have to like sit there and like look at reviews. We got to be like, like, is it going to be worth it? And yet we blow it on worthless things like coffee every day. Like coffee's great. I'm not going to lie, but yeah, it's crazy. K3 says headed to my second job. Somebody shoot me now. Keep working on it, man. One day you'll be out of it. Yeah, the Thomas Sowell. Yep, that's the one. I like it. I just started it. It's pretty good though. It's good. Let's see. Perry Wood says the only time I saw traffic was through Facebook ads with 0 conversions. Yeah, there's a trick. There's skill to it. Okay. Matthew Job says, can you make the next Debbie University class this time of the day? Yeah, the weekend one will be around like 4. So 4 p.m. EST. So that's like basically like an hour and a half before this time. All right, Debbie. So good turnout today. It's good to see everyone show up. I know they've been a little bit dark on the video side of things. I'm getting back into it. Nikki Boone, I met Nikki at Vid Summit. She's nice. So anyway, so that'll be it for the day. I'm gonna start regular publishing again. I needed a break. These videos can be a lot of work. I mean, these 2 to 3 hour work days are just killing me. All right, Deadbeats. So with that said, my name is Dan Brock, the Deadbeat Super Affiliate. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave a comment. If you have any ideas for some some videos or whatever, I'm happy to help. So with all that said, also I'm building up my blog. It's deadbeatuniversity.com. Basically what I'm going to do is every video I make from now on, I'm going to have additional tips on my blog. So check that out. It's deadbeatuniversity.com. It's just getting started, but I have a bunch of content on there already. So check that out. With that said, if you haven't, make sure you subscribe. We're almost at 100K Deadbeats. Awesome. Totally pumped. It's going to happen any day now, probably like 3-4 days. So if you haven't, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you're notified of any videos that I release when I release them. All right, Deadbeats. I'll see you in the next video.